We broke the new plans for the Bayfront that don't include the Van Wezel Performing Arts Center Hall yesterday. So what will happen to the Sarasota landmark? ABC 7's Taylor Torgano spoke with the executive director and is live there now. Taylor.
Good evening, Jess. This nearly 50-year-old building has had its last major renovation in the year 2000, but now it might just be continuing its legacy in a whole new location. Home to Sarasota's finest performing arts, from the local orchestra to the best of Broadway.
We are the centerpiece, in my mind, of Sarasota's arts community. We're the jewel.
But like any facility with deep roots in history, the Van Wezel has aged with time.
The hall we're in right now has many deficiencies. We have many issues. It's a 50-year-old building that wasn't constructed in those days with the modern age in mind.
For instance, no insulation in the air vents, a lack of seating for certain shows, and a common complaint from the community, no center aisle.
There's all sorts of issues. But right now, what we're just waiting to hear is we're waiting for the Sasaki presentation to hear what they are suggesting for the future.
A future that could mean curtains closing on the legacy here in this building and a whole new one built instead. Sasaki is a planning firm who teamed with the Sarasota Bayfront Planning Organization to design 3 options for the entire 53 acres that Van Wezel sits on.
The hope is that we will be able to build a new performing arts hall to help us for the next 50 to 100 years.
But Wezel says ultimately that's the planning team's decision. A new Van Wezel could cost the city anywhere from $200 to $300 million, funded by money raised in a public-private partnership. And as for the current building,
I really have no idea what would happen to this building. The issue is that it can only be renovated to the tune of 50% of the market value.
That's $15 million.
Which wouldn't touch half of the things that need to be done.
And the Bayfront planning team now has 3 designs, but they're asking for your input. They're holding 3 public workshops starting next Wednesday before bringing these designs to the City Commission. I'm live at the Van Wezel. Taylor Torgano, ABC 7, your Suncoast News.